Pinzu, who's come around them three deep, trailed in turn then by Fortunate Lassie. Slick Talker's gone up in the middle. Next contestant down on the inside of Sigil with the lime green cap. Then Sasso Circus given a cut with the Persuader nearing the bend. Back there with it came on the outside Jatumi, Indy Pacific and Helms Gate next to last. Around the corner at the 350 Headlander Boys straightened up 3/4 in front. Yoshi Noxus getting an inside run as King of Woo joined them as well. It's King of Woo, Headlander Boy, Yoshi Noxus a length away, Point running on and Pinzu. Yoshi Noxus against the rail. It had hit the front, Point coming with King of Woo, but Yoshi Noxus with the blinkers on wins the last. Yoshi Noxus beat Point, King of Woo third. Might be Indy Pacific for fourth in front of Sigil, Headlander Boy and Pinzu. Then Slick Talker, Helms Gate, Sasso Circus. They were followed further back in the field by next contestant, second last Jatumi and Fortunate Lassie, a long last.
Right up the Mike Pence. Away goes Yoshi Noxus. Gets the money here for Brian Kersley and Brad Parnham. 10 Yoshi Noxus, $8 and $2.50. Pointers run second. Did he run second in the last week?
No, he won it. Pike?
Pike?
No, yeah, Pike won Cosmic Storm.
Oh, Cosmic Storm, of course. So he has to settle for second today. And third home will be King of Woo. And 14, which was Indy Pacific.
You are right. Won on Cosmic Storm the week before. Second, O'Reilly's Crumpet last week. Born Blue pipped him.
It was. O'Reilly's Crumpet ran second last week. He won the last on Cosmic Storm the week before. So he's been first, second, the last race, the last 3 weeks. But let's talk about Yoshi Noxus. Number 10. Look at him. Right up hard against the rails. Got to the lead in those white blinkers and races away. Pointers run second. King of Woo third. We'll come back and talk about the well-back runner Pinzu in a moment. When Bowman was trying to get in, Lane gave him a don't argue. Here's Lucy with the winning rider, Brad Parnham.
Never left the rails, Brad. Didn't he let down when he saw light?
Yeah, it was a very, very good win today. The blinkers went on, so I knew he'd be a bit sharper, but yeah, he probably surprised with how good he let down, and I was just very happy to get a win today.
Yeah, he has. You ride a lot for these owners, and it's great to get one, isn't it?
Yeah, they've been big supporters of mine over the last couple of years, so to get a winner for them on a day like this, yeah, it's pretty special for them as well as me. And you know, I haven't had the best Masters series so far, but it was good to get a winner today.
Great way to round out the end of the carnival. Well done, Brad.
Yeah, thanks, Lucy.
Yoshi Noxus first, 9 points second, 2 King of Woo third. Down the side of the track at about the 850 metre mark, Huey Bowman on the Whirlback commodity Pinzu. It was 380 into 280. He was 3 wide with no cover, and he was trying to get in and try and get some cover down that side of the track, but I think it was Damien Lane on his inside as Huey Bowman tried to come in. Huey Bowman's in white, black stripes, yellow sleeves, yellow cap, and he's 3 wide there, and now he's just going to try and slot in. He's going to try and push Damien Lane back to the inside. He called out and said, "Get out of my way," and he pushed him back out, so he was 3 wide for the remainder of the trip. There was just a moment when he tried to handle Damien Lane.
It might have actually been a bit of a double team there, William Pike and Damien Lane there, so unlucky for Pinzu and the backers, but the winner is Yoshi Noxus, Brad Parnham and Brian Kersley.
Brian Kersley, the winning trainer.
He's very happy at the moment. Down here is Brian Kersley as well, and what a gun ride it was by Brad Parnham, just sitting there quietly patient, and it opened up.
Yeah, Brad rode a terrific race today. We talked about something to do in the race, and he did it to perfection as usual.
The blinkers going on. Nice move by yourself.
Yeah, he just needed to sharpen up a bit. He's a lovely horse and he's had a few issues. It's taken us a long time to get him back. He's back now.
Tell us about the battle of this galloper. You mentioned the nice horse. We've seen some amazing races from him. Looked to be a horse on the up, then all of a sudden the brick wall came, the results stopped going, and we didn't see him on course for a while. What were some of the issues? What have you done to get him back?
He just had a bad run with normal training issues, and they just backed up. So he had a long spell and come back, and he's over them all now, and he's really well.
Where to from here? Can he go much further?
As in distance, or we can stretch him a bit if we want to. Don't need to at this point. We'll just pick another nice race for him and see what happens.
Does that cheeky grin indicate that you may have a race already picked out that you're not telling me?
Maybe.
Congratulations, Brian.
Thank you.
Okay, Brad Parnham coming back after winning the last of the day. It was 10 Yoshi Noxus, 9.2 King of Woo, 14 Indy Pacific, and 11 Sigil finished 5th. It was 125.11, a length and a quarter by a neck, and a length between 3rd and 4th. And 125.11 the time. They've run home in 35.31. Okay, that just about takes us away from Ascot. 10 Yoshi Noxus winning the last of the day. And it looks as though he's about to go over the scales. We'll quickly go to Adam. And then we're going to have a chat to Brad Lewis, who is the chairman of stewards. He's going to come over and have a quick chat to us just about where the inquiry is with Douglas White. So a real quick one with Brad.
We've got both of them here. Quickly, Brad, the win there, Yoshi Noxus, you were patient throughout, it opened up and the horse showed a nice turn of foot.
Yeah, it did show a nice turn of foot today. With the blinkers going on, it just made it a lot sharper. So I was able to have a cruisy run with the barrier I drew today. And it finished off really well.
It's been a battle to get him back to the track. Is he 100%? Is this the horse we remember?
Well, he's definitely getting back to where I think he should be. His early form was really good, and he probably had a bad prep last prep, but I think he's back on track.
Brad, congratulations on the win.
Thanks, mate.
Back to you, Greg.
Okay, thank you, Adam. Brad Lewis is going to come over, chairman of stewards for Rawa. Obviously, it's a big talking point, Douglas White, just that last little bit where it would seem he misjudged the winning post. Your inquiry is ongoing?
Yeah, it is ongoing, and Douglas White is returning to the stewards' room after this race. So there is another camera angle that we wish to show Mr. White, so we are looking at his riding over the final 3 strides.
Okay, just for our viewers at home, just tell us what you're concerned about. It might sound a silly question because it's for them all to see, but what are you questioning Douglas about?
Oh, look, obviously he was using it vigorously and then changed his style to a hands and heels style. So the question then becomes, has Mr. White ridden his horse out under the rules to the end of the race?
Was it noted that he was also looking at Damon Lane and not looking up? Does that come into a question?
Well, that is one aspect that can be looked at, but you also need to be looking at his motion with his hands, those final strides. So that's something that Mr. White will be commenting on.
No early mark for you, Brad?
No, that's right.
Okay, thank you. There's Brad Lewis, the chairman of stewards, and that wraps up things from Ascot. I'll say goodbye to the boys. It's been a pleasure working with you boys over the last 3 weeks. Really enjoyed it. There's been some great racing. Just a sour taste leaving here after Douglas White had been so good here in the West.